Hello and welcome to the Irish Greyhound Weekly Preview Show with me, Mick Livesey, and Daniel Monk. Don't forget it's a special two-part show this week. Part 1 was all about the headline grabbers in round 1 and about the action on Thursday night. Now we're going to concentrate on the action on Saturday night. But before we get into it, how good is the Irish Derby? I'm absolutely loving it. There's some great races coming up and we kick it off with Heat 9. It sees Paul Ennis's kennel double-handed in this opening heat on Saturday night with Colourful Champ and Air Force Oak. Certainly the main talking dog will be Colourful Champ, who produced a sparkling 29.77 when landing his opening round victory. Of course, we sadly lost Tyra Brennan in this heat for the PGA Fire kennel, which is such a shame as PGA would have been looking for this lad to at least have been a quarter finalist. A danger in this heat may be High Power Turbo and Wanako View, but Colourful Champ gets our nod in this heat. Selections are 3, 2 and 1. Heat 10. This season heat where there isn't an heat winner, but Slippery Dave ran well for his second in the opening round and looks a leading player in this heat. His main opposition will be from Ballymac Mitzi and Tyra Lucky, with Dream Walker possibly being a danger in this field also. Selections are 2, 4 and 6. Heat 11 looks a cracker, a real enticing race, and could be an odd one to call. We have Stayer of the Year Corporate Attack in this race, who was returned to winning ways last weekend, but it wasn't at Shelburne. He is a dog who will be flying down the back straight and coming on like an express train. He possesses massive pace. Monolith Bay was one who made a big step up in landing his opening round heat engagement in 29.85 and could be coming under the radar with an impressive 8 wins from 10 runs on his card. Of course, Thurler's Beg Joker will be looking to make amends for his opening round defeat and will be one of our picks in the for outright glory to at least reach the final. In this ultra consistent greyhound, he certainly will be in the mix to qualify every night. The X Factor for the Paul Hennessy kennel met a hot one in first round, but we'll be looking to make amends here too. We also mustn't rule out Jim Said So, who has hit some top form in Dublin of late, and as we all know, form and momentum play a big part in the outcome of races. Selections in this very tough heat are 4, 5 and 6. Heat 12, it's wide open, and leading players are likely to be the English raider Westmead Logan, who will be joined by a second English raider, Millie Marina. Forest Rover will prove a tough test and showed signs of coming back to his best in his defeat to Frisky Fantasy. Selections here are 4, 2 and 1. Come and see us on Facebook. Just type in Dan and Mick's Irish Greyhound Preview and the page should come up. Add us to your likes and we look forward to chatting with you on there, sharing information and enjoying everything to do with greyhounds. Okay, hopefully we'll see you soon. There's a lot of things happening at Thurler's and a lot to look forward to for supporters of the track down there. The €5,435 Abbey CBS India A4525 Buster Sweepstake in conjunction with Thurler's Track Supporters Club. Winner is €1,800 and a trophy. It's for 48 greyhounds of A4 grade at €20 each. There's no back graders. First round is Friday the 20th and Saturday the 21st of August. You've got to be in it to win it. Next up is the €3,510 Trade Veterinary Open Puppy 525 for 24 open class September 08 puppies at €20 each. Winner is €1,500 and a trophy. The first round is Saturday 21st of August. I bet that attracts some exciting puppies. Next up is the Thurler's Track Supporters Club Matinee Race Meeting on Sunday the 29th of August at a 2 p.m. start. Members of Thurler's Track Supporters Club will receive first preference to races on Sunday 29th of August. Join Thurler's Track Supporters Club today for only €20. And on September the 11th, that's a Saturday, it's the Thurler's Greyhound Sales. Don't worry, we'll be doing a special preview, a show all about the upcoming sale before it happens on Saturday the 11th of September, so you won't miss out. A lot of things going on there, and well done to Daniel Monk. You know, the show goes on at Thurler's, it's all happening. back into the action at Shelbourne Park, and it sees Monolly Alsatian going heat 13. He's back in action after what can only be described as a massive jump in form, but he looks a real star of the future. They're all talking about him now on the internet. Tyra Dillon and local DJ may provide the main opposition, but Monolly Alsatian looks a very hard to oppose here in this lineup, and selections are 4, 6 and 3. Heat 14 looks another classic in the making and sees the highly fancied Farley Turbo back in action after his super 29.64 run last week. Tyra Big Mike will be the second headliner in action pack race and will look to build from his slightly below par first round run, and will need to be at his best with the likes of Frisky Fantasy in trap 1, who moved excellently to land his opening round heat in 29.84. Hats My Boy moved nicely when landing his heat in 29.80 and will make up a very tricky heat where qualifying for some may be the key objective. March Urgent is running well but may be up against it, but he will draw legions of support from his internet followers and needs to be at his very best at trap rise. Selections here are 6, 3 and 1. Heat 15, and I'm so looking forward to seeing this. It sees the champion stakes winner Makeshift looking to make a return back to winning ways after suffering a surprise defeat last Thursday. He will face main opposition from Fats Boys Tyson for the Pat Gordon kennel, who we tipped up as a winner on the first week's show. He's hard to oppose again here if repeating that sort of form. Tyra Ritchie landed a nice heat win for the Fire family and will be one to watch following his 29.90 run. We're going to go for 5, 1 and 4 here. Heat 16 is the final heat in this year's second round and will provide us with a great send-off. It sees Macedo Blue back to his best when winning in 29.79 and will certainly look to control things early on in this heat. He will face opposition from Tyro Bucko, who will be all the better for his race last week and requires massive respect on his Cops Cup winning form, whilst many of the internet warriors will be watching Kingo in this heat, who will look to continue his strong following of support into the next round, but will see opposition in the form of Royal Tornado, who, if returning to his 2009 form, will be a real danger to all. Selections here are 4, 2 and 3. Okay, we move on to a new feature. It's Daniel and Mick's 6-pack. You'll have to have a guess to see which one of us took a t-shirts off for this picture. Or would you believe that the only 6-pack we could get would be 6 cans of beer? Okay, number 1 on our 6-pack, Colourful Champ, he's our nap. Number 2, it's Monolly Alsatian, our next best. 3, it's Farley Turbo, we think he'll win. 4, it's Macedo Blue to win. 5, Thurlesbeg Joker, each way and outright to make the final. And 6 is Forest Rover, each way. So there we have it, folks. We hope you have a great weekend of dog racing and enjoyed this week's special 2-part preview. Don't forget to join us on Facebook. Just type in Dan and Mick's Irish Greyhound Racing Preview.